The Tragedy of Macbeth. Scene 1. When shall we three meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain? When the hurly-burly's done, when the battle's lost and won? Thou ere the set of the sun. Where the place? Upon the heath, there to meet with Macbeth. I come, grey Malkin, paddock calls, anon. Fair as foul and foul as fair, hover through the fog and filthy air. Scene 2. What bloody man is that? He can report, as seen by his plight of a revolt, the new estate. This is the servant, who like a good and hardy soldier fought, gainest my captivity. Hail, brave friend, say to the king the knowledge of the broil, as thou didst leave it. Doubtful it stood, as two spent swimmers that do cling together, and choke their art, the merciless Macdonald, worthy to be a rebel for to that. The multiplying villainies of nature do swarm upon him from the western isles, of kerns and gallow glasses is supplied, and fortune on his damned quarrels smiling, showed like a rebel's whore, but all's too weak for brave Macbeth. Well, he deserves that name, disdaining fortune with his brandished steel, which smoked with bloody execution, like valour's minion carved out of his passage, till he faced the slave, which ne'er shook hands nor bade farewell to him, till he unseamed him from the nave to the chaps, and fixed his head upon our battlements. O valiant cousin, worthy gentleman, as whence the sun gins his reflection, shipwrecking storms and direful thunders break. So from that spring whence comfort seems to come, discomfort swells. Mark, King of Scotland, mark. No sooner justice had with valour armed, compelled these skipping kerns to their heels, but Norwegian lords surveying vantage, with furbished arms and new supplies of men, begin a fresh assault. Dismayed not this, our captains, Macbeth and Banquo, yes, as sparrows eagles, or the hare that art lion. If I say sooth, I must report they were as cannons overcharged with double cracks. So they doubtly redoubled strokes upon the foe, except they meant to bathe in reeking wounds, or memorise another Golgotha. I cannot tell, but I am faint, my gaseous cry for help. So well thy words become thee as thy wounds, the smack of honour both. Go get him, sergeants. Who comes here? The worthy Vane of Ross. What a haste looks through his eyes. So should he look. That seems to speak things strange. God save the king. Whence calmest thou, worthy Vane? From Fife, great king, where the Norwegian banners flout the sky, and fan our people cold. Norway himself, with terrible numbers, assisted by that most disloyal traitor, the Vane of Cawdor, began a dismal conflict, till that Bologna's bridge-groom lapsed in proof. Confronted with him with self-comparisons, points against his rebellious, arm gainest arm, curbing his lavish spirit, and, to conclude, the victory fell on us. Great happiness! That now Swerno, the Norway's king, craves composition, nor would we degain him burial of his men, till he disbursed at Saint Colm's Inch $10,000 to our general use. No more that Vane of Cawdor shall deceive our bosom interest. Go pronounce his present death, and with his former title greet Macbeth. I'll see it done. What he have lost noble, Macbeth have won exult. Been doing this for 4 minutes. Where hast thou been, sister? Killing swine. Sister, where thou? A sailor's wife has chestnuts in her lap, and munched and munched and munched. Give me, quoth I. Arrant thee which? The rump-fed Ryan cries. Her husband to Aleppo gone, master of the tiger. But in a sieve I'll thief a sail, and like a rat without a tail, I'll do. I'll give thee a wind, thou'rt kind, and another. I myself have all other, and the very ports they blow, all the quarters that they know, I ship and card, I'll drain him dry as hay. Sleep shall never night nor day, hang him upon his penthouse lid, he shall live and man forbid. Weary sun nights, 9 times 9, shall he dwindle, peak and pine. Though his bark cannot be lost, yet it shall be tempest lost. Look what I have done. Show me, show me. Here I have pilot's thumb, wrecked as homeward he did come. A drum, Macbeth don't come. The weird sisters, hand in hand, posters of the sea and land, thus do go about, thrice to thrine and thrice to mine, and thrice again to make up 9. Peace, the charms wound up. So foul and fair a day I have not seen. How far it's to call to force. What are these, so withered and so wild in their attire, that look not like the inhabitants of the earth? And yet, on't live you, or are you aught that man? Any question? You seem to understand me, by each of their chappy finger laying upon her skinny lips. You should be woman, and yet your beards forbid me to interpret that you are so. Speak, if you can. What are you? Oh, hail Macbeth, hail to thee, Thane of Glamis. Oh, hail Macbeth, hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor. Oh, hail Macbeth, thou shalt be king thereafter. Good sir, why do you start, and seem to fear good things that sound so fair? I'm the name of truth, and ye fantastical, or that indeed which outworldly ye show. My noble partner, you greet with present grace and great prediction, of noble having and royal hope, that he seems rapt withal. To me ye speak not, if you can look into the seeds of time, and say which grain will go and which will not. Speak then to me, and neither beg nor fear your favours nor your hate. Hail, 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 lesser than Macbeth and greater. Not so happy, yet much happier, thou shalt get kings, though thou be none. So all hail, Macbeth and Banquo, Banquo and Macbeth, all hail. When does it end? Stay, you imperfect speakers. Tell me more, by Sinel's death. I know I am the Thane of Glamis, but how of Cawdor? The Thane of Cawdor lives, a prosperous gentleman, and to be king stands not within the prospect of belief. No more than Cawdor, say from whence you over strange intelligent, or why upon this blasted heath you stop our way with such prophetic greeting. Speak, I charge you. The earth hath bubbles, and as the water has, and these are of them. Whither are they vanished? Into the air, and what they seemed corporal melted, as breath into the wind, would have they stayed. Were such things here as we do speak about, or have we eaten on the insane route that takes the reason prisoner? Your children shall be kings, you shall be king. And Thane of Cawdor too, went it not so? To the self-same tune of words, who's here? The king hath happily received, Macbeth, the news of thy success, and when he reads thy personal venture in the rebels' fight, his wonders and his praises do contend, which should be fine or his, silenced with that. In viewing all the rest o' the self-same day, he finds thee in stout Norwegian ranks, nothing afraid of what thyself didn't make. Strange images of death, as thick as hail, came post of post, and everyone did bear thy praises in his kingdom's great defence, and poured them down before him. We are sent to give thy from our royal master thanks, only to hail thee into his sight, not pay thee. And for an earnest of a greater honour, he bade me from him call thee Thane of Cawdor, in which additional hail most worthy Thane, for it is thine. What, can the devil speak true? The Thane of Cawdor lives. Why do you dress me in borrowed robes? How long is this? Oh my, I'm not reading all this. I don't want to read all this. Nah, I'm just gonna go to the end. A on the front. Why then, God's soldiers be he? Had I as many sons as I had heirs, I would not wish them to a fairer death. And so he now is gnolled. He's worthy more sorrow, and that I'll spend for him. He's worthy no more, and they say he parted well, and he paid his score. And so God be with him. Here comes newer comfort. Hail, King, for sal thou art. Behold, where stands the usurper's cursed head. The time is free. I see thee compassed with thy kingdom's pearl. That speak my salutation in their minds, whose voices I desire loud of mine. Hail, King of Scotland! Hail, King of Scotland! We shall not spend a large expense of time before we reckon with your several loves, and make us even more with you. My thanes and kinsmen, henceforth be earls, the first that ever Scotland in such an honour named. What's more to do, which would be planted newly with the time, as calling home our exiled friends abroad, that fed the snares of watchful tyranny, producing forth a cruel ministers, of this dead butcher and his fiend-like queen, who, as 'tis thought, by self-unviolent hands, took off her life. This, and what needful else, that calls upon us, by the grace of grace, will perform in measure, time and place. So thanks to all at once, and to each one, whom we invite to see us crown at Scone, flourish, exunt.